Hello and welcome to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. I'm going to be talking about episode 20 of Undead, Unluck. And if you follow me up to this point, you guys know that I read the manga and watch the anime and compare and contrast everything in between. Today's episode covers the end of 38, all of 39, and the beginning of 40. So about 2 chapters worth. Nothing changed at all. Everything's perfectly on mark. The only difference is that this freaking episode completely spoils everything about the future in the very first couple seconds of this episode. It's so crazy. First of all, we get introduced to a big fight. Fuko kind of dies, and then we go back in time to where we actually are, where we're on a plane on our way to Canada. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it said it was December in Canada. And I know when we were in autumn's territory, we were in literal like autumn weather. That's why everything was fall. But outside of that, everything was green. December in Canada, it's gonna be fucking snowing. So I thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, that's nitpicky. So we meet up with Ano. She's an interesting character. She's kooky and stuff. She's very fun. I kind of like her. She's different. She's got this ability to draw things into existence through that pen. Obviously, that's got to be an artifact. Really cool. And Andy made a comment that she might have teleporting powers too, because she was in front of his blade, and then next thing he knew, she was in front of Fuko talking about the manga. So there's a little bit more that we need to learn about her. Also, her pain tolerance is amazing because she cut off her own arm and nothing happened out of that. Like, I don't know. She's crazy. She's very interesting, and I can't wait to find out more about her. She's cool. The main idea out of this episode was just to get us ready for the next episode. Autumn is too strong. Obviously, can't do anything against him. Ano was even able to copy in Andy's arm, do a much bigger parts bullet, volcano bullet. That was kind of cool. Andy hasn't even done anything like that. And that bullet was only able to slightly damage it. So obviously we need to get stronger. This episode, like I said, this episode is just a stepping stone to the next one because now we're going to be training Andy. We turned him into a book at the end of the episode. It was very interesting to see that him as a book extended like into space basically because he's been alive for a very, very long time. We found out a couple episodes ago that he's been alive through a couple Earth breaking deals, and he's got a lot of information to share. So that's why his book is so big. So I like that they did that. Can't wait. It's going to be super obvious what happens next. We're going to learn about his past. We saw in the beginning of this episode how the fight's going to continue, and it's easy to assume that we're going to start approaching Victor's strength after we learn about this past. Something along those lines. I didn't even bother reading ahead because the anime already basically ruined everything. We know what to expect. That being said, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Can't wait to find out more about Andy's past. Ano also mentioned that she wanted to train Fuko too. So letting her learn how to use her abilities a little bit more. I'm excited to see that because at this moment, her abilities seem random still. I would like her to have some kind of control over her own abilities. So that'd be cool too. Anyway, I'm excited for the next episode. What did you guys think of this episode? I thought it was pretty good. I'll leave it with that, and I'll see you guys next week.